Super thanks, shout out go to at Johnny Haberfield 721. Appreciate the cool comments and supporting the channel. Then we have at Andrew Magro 7703. Appreciate the cool comment and the super thanks. Then we had at Michael Van Kurt catching up on the last couple of videos, supporting each and every video. I definitely appreciate it, brother. Now on to today's video. All right, back again. We are out here after servicing the Mojave. Give it a rip, make sure everything's okay, everything's dialed in, and see how it performs. So I'm gonna rip this thing a little bit. And we'll go from there. It's super windy out here today, so I don't suspect there'll be a lot of people out here. Just want to give these shocks a little bit of beat down today. It does handle really nice once you add all the spacers into the shocks. My biggest concern is the springs failing, because I have so much preload on these springs. Are they going to start drooping? Once these tires break in, it really performs really well. I'm impressed with these tires for a ready-to-run tire. I have taken the whole body apart again to go ahead and clean it up, and now we're going to rip it in some sand without grass. And the cool thing is that hopefully it won't get muddy. I do have my wind sock on the GoPro today because there is so much wind out here. Appreciate it, RC Guy Garage, for sending me this wind sock. I don't know where he picked it up from. I'm assuming Amazon or something like that, but I want to say he sent me 2 of them. We're gonna get up here. We'll be right back. It flies really nice if you can get your speed down properly. Oh. Plenty of power in the bank right now. All right, we're gonna send this thing now over the bench and see how it does jumping. A lot of back end wind for me. It flies nice. Granted, there is no headwind. Minimal air control, which is pretty cool. That I have any air control at all. I think the little kid's coming over to watch it. A lot of wind out here. Little kid loves to see a jump.
I don't want to sit closely, but not totally. I want to see that.
Something broke on the front end, so we'll take a look. Feels like an axle or something like that, maybe a shock. Didn't even send it as high as Razor RC. The front is stuck. Oh, the bumper. So it looks like this rubber thing, which I tightened it up, has pulled out again. This rubber thing, so the center has loops All the other ones are enclosed, but somehow it's hitting the tires. Let's see. So I'll keep this rubber thing. Back to running smooth. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, so jumping about my height, about 6 feet in the air. Oh, did it again. The whole front end with the shocks and everything are collapsed. It's literally stuck down on the front. Yeah, the front tires are hitting the body. They're literally hitting the body. So that's what's going on. Why is that? Look at this. So when I jump and it lands, it wedges itself on the front tire. And then when I try to drive, it pulls it down. If I go in reverse, I mean, the body's in the right location. The bumper, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the bumper is wedged up really high on that corner. The body is literally stuck. That is strange. Something's hitting now since I pulled the front up. Oh, the wires came out again. Is that the holdup? That's locked in right. I don't know. There's no spring tension on the front of this thing. This was one of my main concerns with keep running this thing. I don't have any more spacers to add to the front. The rear's okay, but I think I've already lost spring tension. Definitely not a jumper. Now the tire's clear. You see? When I land, it pushes everything back because it's literally on the ground already. Get this thing to a table. Definitely not a jumper. I have a feeling my springs are already collapsed, and it's gonna need more spring. Wonder why this, I'm really curious why. I mean, Razor RC was sending this thing. So let me see. So right here, it's all the way down. There is no ground clearance. No spring tension in the front. The rear, I added all of them to the rear, so the rear is doing okay. A lot of travel in the rear, but no travel up front. I don't know if it looks like the springs are dead, but I'm gonna go back to asphalt, run it on that. It's not designed for big jumps, so I don't know. I just figured I'd start sending it now. I just figured I was gonna start sending it because it did look fun jumping it, but I don't know. It's definitely whatever's going on with mine now. It's the 11th battery pack. I think for me it's going to be some sort of spring upgrade. Maybe some aftermarket shocks. I don't know. Maybe the 6S shocks will fit on here. Or at least maybe the springs. I don't know. Definitely need more spring tension. Oh wow. I think I got to keep the jumping to a minimum. Maybe 4 feet. It's really fun on the flat. It's really fun on the grass. Definitely have fun drifting it. Hey. Oh. Somebody was asking me about battery life, that they only got 12 minutes out of it. And I was like, man, I run for almost an hour. This is only a 5200 mAh Electron Pro soft pack, 50C. But I would definitely look at your batteries, because then he said he ran like a 7500 mAh 75C, and he got like 15 minutes. So I would strongly look at your battery packs, that they're no good. 12 minutes of runtime is definitely something wrong with your power source. Ooh, grab the chassis. Definitely fun. Flat ground, sliding it around, drifting it, really fun. Sending it off jumps, it's not the RC. Not unless you want to work the whole suspension. I don't think it's designed for it. I'm really shocked that I can't jump as high as Razor RC. I mean, he was sending his 4S Mojave. I wonder if my springs are just done now. If 11 battery packs in, if they're just kaput now. I mean, it seems to perform okay on the flat. It drifts, it slides, but there we go, just having fun with the Mojave. Whoa, definitely windy. Like I said, every RC has a purpose, and for me, this one is flat grass, ground, asphalt, concrete, sand. It's just not a jumper. I think I'll leave the jumping to the Outcast 4S and the Creighton 4S and my whole 6S line from Arrma. This doesn't seem to be the RC for that, but I can have fun with it other ways. I'm going to see about that rubber bumper thing, see if I can add some washers to it, something to tighten it up on there, just so it doesn't pull itself out, because I did service it and I did tighten it, but every time that front lands on the ground, tires are grabbing it, ripping it off. Or even the ground if you do a nose landing, and I didn't do one nose landing today, but the front was getting stuck. I thought I was landing level. Definitely lost some steering there for a second. To the right, that way. Yep, there we go. Turns better left than it does right. Yeah, it doesn't turn as good that way. This way it turns really good. This way not so much. I mean, slow speeds it's okay, but sliding it, I can 180 it, and this way I have trouble. Have to tap the brakes. This way I could just power through it. Oh, low voltage cut. So today, about 45 minutes, I want to say. Let me look at my clock. We'll look at my clock and see how long before I hit low voltage cut. Now I did bring 2 packs because, like I said, I did service it, so it should be good for 2 packs. Oh, let me crack open this lid first. Get all the sand out of here. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to work on the shocks or what. I know some people are asking when I'm going to put 6S in it. I don't know. I would love to put 6S in it, but then it's going to become Send-It Demon, which then I'd have to work the shocks. Center drive shaft is plastic. Have to do something with that. Drive axles are plastic, and I have to do something with that. I just don't think this is the platform to go 6S. You know, Vendetta, I did it because it's an on-road vehicle. You're not nailing the trigger. But this, you're... But this, you know, I'm bashing it, running it on dirt, full trigger brake, so it's gonna take, you can't put that much power to this platform, I don't feel. I think the diffs will handle it, I think the center diff will handle it, I think the pinion will handle it, the shock, suspension, center drive shaft, drive axle, I don't think any of that stuff's gonna handle it. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video.